Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, September 14, 2011. Let's get right into the charts here. You're going to see S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading higher by about $9.25. I'm looking at the U contract. The Z contract is also active right now, so many traders may want to look at the Z contract. That's the forward-looking contract for December, and you'll see the same thing there. But I'm just going to switch back to the U contract since it's the last week of trading, and it's still pretty active. Right now, you got a big move in the market. You're going to have a big meeting today with Germany, France, and Greece. It looks like the French and the Germans are talking about a Greek bailout. There's also talk about Euro bonds. So European markets are trading higher, and that's our boost, really, in a nutshell. If we look at the markets here across the board, you'll see the European markets are having a good day, really up across the board, and that even comes after S&P and Moody's and all the rating agencies downgraded some French banks. So once again, we are seeing the European markets give a lift to the U.S. markets, and we'll see if that can last throughout the day. Right now, so far, it's holding up, but you never know. You do have all of the European markets up across the board. You have French CAC 40, that's up over 2%. The German DAX up over 3%. The FTSE 100, which is not part of the Eurozone, they can print their own money. Okay, the English can print their own money. That is up 1.5%, but nonetheless, European markets are up across the board. Let's take a look at a couple of other things here. One, when the market's up, we know one thing, that the dollar should be down. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar index. You'll see here, U.S. dollar index was put a little top in overnight around 1:30 in the morning, and you can see how it's plummeted lower, trading down basically to the flat line, but off the overnight highs, and that has given the markets the boost. So dollar goes down, markets go up. Dollar goes up, markets deflate and go lower. That's the situation. That's why you got to watch the U.S. dollar index chart at all times. Okay, let's take a look at gold. You'll see the GLD is trading down a little bit. Closed yesterday at $178.54. Today it's trading at $177.40. So little down move for the GLD. You'll see the SLV, very similar, closed at $39.87. Today it's trading at $39.81. So just down a touch. USO is basically flat as well. You can see that there, trading at $34.78 right now. Yesterday closed at $34.85. Spot crude is also just down 50 cents. Not really a big deal there. Couple of other things to go over. The Asian markets. Last night, you did have some movement in Asia. The Nikkei was down about 1%. The Hang Seng and the Shanghai were higher. Shanghai was actually up by about 0.5%. Australia did get hit. That was lower. But you had the Indian Sensex market look like it traded higher. So, again, that was up about 1.5%. Very nice little move there in India last night. So you can watch the Indian ADRs today. Maybe stocks like Tata Motors. You can see it trading up a little bit. That could have some momentum if the market runs. INFI, which is Infosys, that's up a little bit. That could also run. And then you have the IFN. That is pretty flat right now, but could get a boost after the market. Don't look for big moves in any of these things. Okay, they're not going to move like the Chinese ADRs, like the Sinas and the Baidus and the Sohus of the world. But they may get a little bit of movement there. Okay, we still have to guard against any negative action today. This is the start of options expiration, so we're coming down. Options expiration is Friday. Going to get a lot of whipsaw. We call today Whipsaw Wednesday. Usually the most volatile trading day of the options expiration week is the Wednesday before Friday options expiration. Okay, so we're going to look at that and be on guard for any rumors and all sorts of crazy activity that's going to go on out there. Couple of stocks you want to look at today. RAH. Okay, take a look at this. This here, they may have a deal with Conagra that's falling apart. Stock was hit sharply yesterday after the close, and you can see trading down sharply lower today. So keep that on your radar. Nothing really to do there, in my opinion. If a deal went bad, it went bad. Looks like a fair amount of support around the $76, maybe $75 level. So either way, that would be a lot of support for the stock. But it looks like a deal with Conagra is going to go sour. We could look at NYX. That's a little uptick today, trading up nicely. So that one's holding up pretty well. A lot of resistance around 28 to 28.50. Also, Nvidia is making a little bit of a move early, and a lot of resistance up here around $15. So I have a hard time seeing it go much higher than the 15.10 level that it traded at pre-market. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. But in any case, that's what we're looking at today. It's going to be another volatile, choppy session. Yesterday was as well. You could see the activity in yesterday's futures, and I'm just going to go over that before we end here. This was all over the map, okay? Market rallied up, sold off, rallied up, sold off, rallied up, and then, came back in a little bit before the close. Again, expect that kind of volatility. This is typical, and when you add options expiration, it makes it even more typical. All right, that's where we stand at the moment. Remember, if the dollar goes up, the U.S. dollar index, the market goes down, and vice versa. Have a great trading day, everybody. Those of you in the chat room, I'll see you on the microphone at 9:30, and enjoy. Have a great trading day, everybody.